What's up, world? My name is Ryloo. So, about 2 days ago for Summer Game Fest, Sega randomly dropped Sonic Superstars, the announcement trailer anyways, and right off the bat, I think this game looks really good. I think we have a really good classic Sonic title on our hands because, Sonic Mania was great, right? I think, some people have their issues with it. Even I have slight complaints about Sonic Mania, but, a lot of people universally just thought, oh yeah, Sonic Mania was a really good game. Now, I like Sonic Mania a lot. I think this game is going to live up to that a little bit. I don't think it's going to have people saying, oh, this is the best Sonic game since freaking Sonic 3 on the Genesis. I don't think it's going to be, of that level. But let's just say all of the new Super Mario Bros. Jokes that people are making about Sonic, in a good way, I think it's accurate. In a great way, I think it's really accurate. Without me rambling on, though, let's get into, this isn't an initial reaction of the trailer. I'm really just, kind of breaking it down and, kind of speaking what my thoughts about it are after watching it. First of all, I really like this cutscene of Sonic dashing back and forth from, 8-bit, or not 8-bit, 16-bit to 3D. 60-bit, 3D. It's really fun. But, nobody has caught on to this yet. To my knowledge, nobody else has noticed this yet. Fang the Sniper was confirmed for this game a while ago. I saw a lot of people, say, oh, Fang shows up at the end here. And this is, the grand reveal of Fang the Sniper. And I just think it's funny because, dude was just, wait for this. Dude's just showing right here the whole time. And I think that's awesome. But either way, speaking of going from 60-bit to 3D, dude, this game looks incredible. Art style-wise, it's typical happy and bubbly, almost like a new Super Mario Bros. And, just esque art style. But I think this is a really nice crossover between, a sort of happy and bubbly art style with the Tyson Hess and the sort of Toei Sonic style of animation. I think this art style and these graphics are just amazing. They look really good. Now, the mechanics and such, really digging the new mechanics. I love that we have friggin' rail grinding. I love the, bonus power-ups that we have too, but we'll get to that in a sec. I like that we have the rings that we could jump through from the modern Sonic games, like that, and then we have the rail grinding. I think rail grinding in classic Sonic is just gonna be really fun. But let's get to the new characters. Well, these aren't new characters. We've been able to play as these characters for years. But we have freaking Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. And they all have their own abilities. Knuckles has the gliding, Tails has the flying, and Amy has her Pico Hammer. And I think this is going to be awesome, especially since they confirm later on here the 4-player multiplayer at the same time and everything. I don't know if it's going to be like New Super Mario Bros. Where we're going to be able to jump on each other and freaking bump into each other all the time. If it is, this is going to be the most difficult Sonic game of all time. It's going to be even harder than Sonic 1, and I will put money on that. But either way, this looks really fun. I really like the fact that we have 4-player multiplayer in a Sonic game for the first time, because it seems like Sega is kind of going for the whole, casual entry for Sonic kind of game, as New Super Mario Bros. Was a return to form for 2D Mario on the DS, and then New Super Mario Bros. Wii was that same thing, but just for the consoles. I think this is a really nice thing to do for Sonic, because, not that Sonic needs a game like that, but it's really fun to just have a new classic Sonic game. This is going to be a nice playthrough. It's just going to be fun. I hope it doesn't get the New Super Mario Bros. Effect where there's, friggin' 4 of these in the span of, 4 to 5 years. I hope this doesn't become that, but this seems like a really nice, pseudo follow-up to Sonic Mania, and I really like that. I also really like, the new power-ups we got going on here. Freaking, we have, first of all, I really like the blocky art style they have here, but the whole jellyfish thing? Dude, this is dope! Freaking Knuckles just dashes into the wall here, but, you can freaking dash as, a little jellyfish. You can, be, a little water Sonic, and, oh, they gotta play back. Okay, there you go. Sonic is running on walls here. I think that's really fun. He's just made out of water. And then he turns into like a Pac-Man ghost looking squid. And then he just dashes through the water here. I think that's awesome. Like, this game seems like it's going to give us a lot of new stuff to like mess around with. And like, we do have the elemental shields here. Or maybe these are the new elemental shields. We'll find out more when the game comes out. There's also apparently 9 minutes of gameplay released already, so perhaps in another video I'll take a look at the gameplay, because I don't want this reaction of the trailer to be like, too long. I don't want to take up too much of your time here, but this looks really good. I assume Sonic running on walls and turning into like a freaking jellyfish. These are probably the new elemental shields, and I really like what they're doing with that. They had some balls bringing back the Sonic 1 bonus stages, especially for 4-player multiplayer. I think that's going to be hilarious with 4 players. And like the joke I made before, if it's like New Super Mario Bros., yeah, hardest Sonic game yet. People are going to be freaking pushing each other into badniks and everything. Like, if Sonic has that beginner trap level design where it's like they're just random pits, people are just going to be stepping all over each other. People are not going to be nice to each other in this game, and that's going to be hilarious. But for the boss battles, though, we have the Death Egg robot. We have, freaking this, like, badnik, and it seems like they're going to have, like, the New Super Mario Bros., like, little castle bosses, and then like the final level of each world is going to be like a big boss, like Sonic Mania did, and like most other 2D platformers do. I like that they're going with the whole vibe of like, the strengthened badnik for levels again, because that was what the hard-boiled heavies were. They were just Eggman robots, but with the Phantom Ruby making them stronger. So I like that they're doing the same thing here. This cutscene though with friggin' classic Sonic and the Death Egg robot, I thought that was really cool, and this whole cloning ability that Sonic has, that's gonna be so badass. I cannot wait to use that. But freaking, like, look at this cutscene, dude. It's so cute. Like, how could you not love this, bro? Like, the art style in general is just really fun. Like, I just think this game in general is just gonna be really fun. And again, like, this ability looks really nice, and like, Death Egg Robot, you can't have a classic Sonic game without it. I do like that it's also going to be on previous gen, because I'm probably going to end up getting this game on Switch anyway if it freaking runs well, which it should. It should. I'm not going to make any jokes about the Switch. I'm not going to slander the Switch today because I love my Switch, but I'm also glad that it's going to be on previous gen, because then it means on Switch it's probably going to run really good too. Even though Sonic games typically do run good on Switch either way. But this part is interesting, the exclusive Amy Rose skin. I think they're probably going to make it like modern Amy, from what I heard. And if they're going to have a modern Amy Rose skin, then they're definitely going to have modern Sonic, modern Tails, modern Knuckles, all that good stuff. What would be really cool is if we could turn the enemies into modern versions. Like if we had the modern Eggman Robo designs and like the modern designs for the badniks. And then if Fang the Sniper got a modern Sonic-ish appearance for the first time, and like we could do that for them, that would be really cool. Also, I like how the logo's like Sonic, Tails, Amy, Knuckles. I really like that. Like, it's just like a nice touch. It's not anything like too major. Like New Super Mario Bros. Did this with the disc art, where all the characters were the same color as the buttons on the Super Nintendo. So like, on the Super Nintendo controller, excuse me. I really like that they're doing that with the Sonic Superstars logo. Like, I think that's really cool. Either way, Sonic Superstars looks very good. We can check out the gameplay another time. Let me know if you guys want to see me play this at all. I'm thinking about creating like a separate channel for like playthroughs and such, because not that I'm saying that nobody ever watches my long videos, because all of you beautiful subscribers, like, I love every single one of y'all that watches my content. It's just sometimes shorter videos just do better. So if this channel, being my main channel, was for like shorter stuff and like just my regular content, and I had a separate channel for like longer stuff, I would love to do that, honestly. I'm kind of thinking about doing that. But let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me do that, if you guys want to see me play this game at all. And I'll definitely have to check out the gameplay, because the gameplay that we already got in this trailer in general looks really fun. So I would love to actually be able to play through this whole game for a friggin' video. That would just be sick. But New Thrills, Classic Feels, I kind of like the whole like in between. It's like, oh, this feels like a classic Sonic game, but more, because Sonic Mania was more or less a return to form, because Sonic 4 tried that, but then they did all the modern stuff, and then they added the freaking homing attack, and then those games just weren't great. I think Sonic 4 Episode 2 wasn't that bad, but Sonic 4 Episode 1, no, that game sucks. I don't like it. But I like that they're kind of doing that. It's like, oh, this is like, dare I say, new Super Mario Bros. But for Sonic. And like, I don't think Sonic necessarily always needed that, but however, I think it's a really cool thing that they're doing it anyway, and you never know, like, this game might actually be, like, really fun. Do I think it's going to be better than Sonic Mania? We'll have to see. Honestly, can't judge a product before it comes out. But be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what your opinion of the game is, whether you guys think it looks good, whether you don't like that they're going for the whole casual new Super Mario Bros. Look. Let me know what you guys think of this game and such. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.